Wah. Hello. How does my voice sound? Does it sound normal? It sounds normal, right? Like there's no filters or anything? Like, hello. 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 I mean, I would ask you guys, but I know that sometimes you guys are naughty and will lie. Well, see, now I look bad because you guys are all telling the truth. You guys are all being very, very kind and... Wait, does one of the rotating images say a swear? Probably. Maybe. Mayhaps. I never lie. There you go. We've never told a lie in our short lives. Ever. Ever. Hello, everyone. Hello. How you guys doing? Hello. I feel like it's been a minute since we've just yapped, you know? Like I only had one stream last week. And that was like the Off-Kai recap, and then before that was like the collab with Jurge. So it's been a while since we just like yapped, right? Right? Let me go ahead and scroll up and see who we got here. We'll get started. And then we'll see the stuff that I've been playing around with in terms of redeems and stuff. I haven't added any redeems. I've just adjusted 2. And I think I've solved the problem with one of them. But before we get into that, first off, let me adjust my mic. Like physically adjust my mic. I need it in front of my face. And then let's see who we got here. We got Owen. Hello, you got here right before I started streaming. Very nice. We got Saribot. Oh, rock. We got Folk. You got your sticker. We got Matthew and Gojikins. You guys got your stickers too. Hello, Devin. 69th. Nice. Harpsichord Enjoyer. Hello. Hello. Nina. Hello. Seishun. Hello. You guys got your stickers. Sound normal. Peck School. Hello. Hello. I cannot tell a lie. Like Gorig Washerson. Ah, I miss Gorig. I miss good old Gorig Washerson. One Bibinkup tells the truth, the other one also tells the truth. You guys only tell the truth? Is this true? Es verdad? Is this truth? That's not school appropriate? It's okay. It's art. You can say swears if it's a direct quote of something. Same with art, I guess, I suppose. None of them tell lies? That feels like a lie. That feels like a lie. Hello, Mega Bronson. Hello, Fugubi. I once asked my chat if my audio was fine. They said it was fine, but it was in fact not fine. And they admitted later they were hallucinating. Well, if I run back... Wait, there's actually a way for me to tell. And it's... Hello, hello. There actually is a button called monitoring on OBS where if you just click on the monitoring button, it like plays back your voice a teensy bit. I heard it just now. It sounded fine. Sounded fine. I hope the throw cubs is cheaper. It is not, actually. It's not. Soten Bori, hello. You got your sticker. Very dad. Frick! An actual quote. No, and that's the truth. What if we talk about Fuddruckers, the restaurant? I promise I'm not switching letters, I promise. Yeah, that should be fine. And thank you for the 3-stream streak, Nina. Wait, actually, Matthew's message was also a streak. It was a 55-stream streak. Holy schmoly. Holy cannoli. Cannoli sounds pretty good right now, actually. I am a little hungry. Beans is gonna come back soon with Thai food. And when he does, I might need to pause to just inhale that. So, sorry. Can't give my full bully today playing Minecraft. That's okay. I'm sure you'll find a way. Like, knowing you'll find a way. Like, I'll make one reference to my height, and you'll like, you know, you'll be in the middle of like, I don't know, fighting. What are the like bosses called? Like, not the dragon. There's like the other guy. You'll be in the middle of fighting that, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, she said it! It's my time to shine." 55. A half bully kind of day. There you go. And even if Devin can't, I'm sure the other Babing Cubs will find a way. Such a short attention span. There it is. Short as you are the very tall ones. Let's get to oh wait, no, we can't get to class. We can't get to class because I need to put my what's it called? My freaking tracking. Nailed it. I mean, if you're short, then you can easily crotch punch. Is that right? That is true. That is true. All right, tracking is up. Get to class. I hope my mic isn't funny. Hello? Hello? Is the mic funny? Wait. Hello? 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 Let me change the... this is what we're
Whoa! How's my voice? How's my voice now? How is it? Not how funny? It's not funny? It's not how funny? Also, look, I fixed it. I fixed it so that the shrink doesn't override the embiggen. There's a cube.
64 slices of American
cheese.
You get me. Ah! No, the timing! No, I wanted that cheese. I thought I was gonna get it real big. Just in time, no! Is the filter working for this one too? Hey! A joke's on you. You guys attacked me. But there was a magnifying glass in the way. Joke's on you.
The magnifying glass can't save me from that. I'm not a jerk. I'm not a jerk. Laughing at me. The filters all work. Hallelujah. Fantastic. Vera, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I haven't done my welcome yet. Wait, let me put it on daily hue for the day. But hello, everyone. How you guys doing? It's me, Babinka Bear, your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And my legs are on the table. Let's put on some music. I didn't really have any music other than I've just been listening to Digimon music. But looks like Louis Zong came out with a new album called Nintendogs DS Original Soundtrack. Reminded me of the Hogs t-shirt that Sklimbo wears. Okay. It should be playing softly in the background. But hello, how you guys doing? Yeah, it's been a minute. The last stream on here was the Offkai recap, so now it's just our time to chill, yap, you know? Appreciate the work that I put into the filters for those redeems. Hi, hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by. How are you? How are y'all? Vera, ever since I followed you on YouTube, my algorithm has just been so many shorts and so many like so many videos by you. I'm so honored. Like, I'm so honored to be blessed by your presence. Calafina. Oh, is it on the YouTube page? Yeah. Foul City Night for the greatest song of all time. Ooh, let's actually do that. Is that? I know that Yoshi UMR did a lo-fi version of it, but I wonder if there's a version Digimon World 1. Is there a version here on Spotify? Yo, Yoshi UMR himself freaking put the the soundtrack on Spotify. So based. Is Nintendogs the same franchise as Nintendogs? I want to say yes, but I also think it's a fake game that was made by Louis Zong. Because Louis Zong is an artist in both senses of the word. Like, he's a musical artist and, like, I believe a 3D artist. And he makes a whole bunch of nice, whimsical, music with very cool cover art. And what I'm looking at is it's just the Nintendogs cover, but with pigs. With hogs. Yo, Matthew, thank you for gifting us up to Vera. Thank you. It was super nice meeting you. Yeah, it was! Oh my gosh, I kept on seeing you, like, kind of like in the distance all throughout Offkai. Because, like, I met you properly at Guild House, but then every single time after that, I would see, like, your shirt or, like, your hat or your hair, like, in the distance, and I'd be like, oh, there's Vera. Like, there's Vera! Are you gonna yap about Sklim? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about, like, just this past Saturday. It was a twofer. Well, actually a threefer if you think about it. It was Sklim 2.0 debut. It was also Odaiba Day, which is, like, basically a holiday for all the Digimon fans. But it was also Yaoi Day, which I didn't know about. I didn't know about that one until Sklimbo himself had mentioned it. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a day made just for me. I hope you enjoyed them. I am who's honored. Aw, you're too kind. We had some really amazing people meet this year. Yeah! Yoshi Uemura is so goated. I had the honor of meeting them. So for some context, yeah, on August 1st, this past Saturday, Sklimbo had his 2.0, but then in the evening for PST time, there was also a concert by Aria VT, and it was a Digimon concert in celebration of, oh, what's happening? A hype train. Oh man, thank you guys. But yeah, it was in celebration of Odaiba Day, but also it's Arya's birthday during that time as well. So they set up this whole amazing concert. It was really amazing. It, like, featured music from all seasons of Digimon thus far in reverse order. So they had a whole bunch of artists working on the project. That was one of them. They had a whole bunch of voice actors voicing things like comics and stuff like that. They had a whole bunch of artists and other content creators related to Digimon, like Karn EX. And then including some mixers and editors and just artists like Yoshi UMR. So I was like, oh my gosh, he's in the server. So I had the pleasure of meeting not just him, but just so many people in, like, the Digimon, like, VTuber community, which is, like, the perfect intersection that I want to be in, right? His videos about the game are really good too. You know what? I haven't checked out his videos about the game. I should do that. Rectuni, hello. Every time I see your name, I'm like, I think about the little sketch that you made for me, and I hold it close to my heart. Almost as close as that drink I was holding at Guild House. Creature spotted, la criatura. And Yaoi Day, Digimon Day, an action-packed day to be sure. It kind of was. It really was. Like, I was staring at a screen the whole time, but, like, I was having such a good time the entire time. Like, yeah, you know what? Let's talk about it. So yeah, for those who don't know, Sklimbo, he is one of the VTubers under Socks Agency, also known as the VTuber Male. Super chill guy. I'm one of his mods, but, like, even without that connection, he's just, like, an awesome guy. Like, I would go as far as to call him an Oshi. I would go as far as to say that he is one of the Oshis. But he had a 2.0 debut that I wonder if I go onto Twitter right now, nothing terrible will happen, surely. But let's see. I did make some art for him recently, so I think that'll be the quickest. That's not the one that I made, but isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Here we go. The Whoopie. The Whoopie. Oh, Vera commented. There we go. Sklimbo. He had a 2.0 debut. He went from from his old actually, I like both models. I like his 1.0 and his 2.0. Because the 1.0, like, it's like intentionally derpy, but it really let his personality shine through. And I think that's, like, he even said that, like, you know, the Sklimbo experiment, he called it an experiment, where it's like, I think a lot of people did kind of, like, judge according to appearances at first, and we're like, I'm not gonna check out this guy, he's got a derpy little model. But then if you actually do watch him, his personality, like, shines out. It's, like, very Gurren Lagann. It's very, like, it's very anime. It's very shonen anime, where it's like, all you need is, like, a couple of minutes of just watching him, and it's like, whoa, like, I'm bedazzled. Wait, do I have, like, a good toggle for this? I'm just, like, wait. That's not the right toggle. Is it this one? There we go. Bedazzled. So I'm glad that, like, after 9 months, he finally birthed himself. After 9 months of Mpreg, he birthed himself. And he has this new form. Where's the, what's it called? The reference art. There's no reference art. It's probably, I think it's on the SVA Twitter. But oh my gosh! Wait! I didn't say, wait, this person's cooking! Oh my gosh, it's Sinbad from Magi. I was like, wait, he kind of does remind me of someone, but, like, I also couldn't put my finger on it, but holy crap. Holy crud. Holy cradoli. Oh my gosh, it's like a jigsaw puzzle has been assembled in my brain. He's freaking Sinbad. He's freaking Sinbad. I mean, isn't that people's... Thank you for the pet. Isn't that people's reactions to Sinbad in, like, in universe too? They're always just like, oh. Wait, let me catch up on chat. All the Ractoony sketches were so cool, right? I saw those flying around. It's so good, so good. Matthew, thank you for giving a shout out to Sklimbo. The Broshi, the dog boy reveal cracked me up. It's such a good reveal, right? What if you did a reverse Dogman drawing Sklimbo as the Egyptian god like Sobek? That would also be really cool because Sobek, I don't know how much I've talked about this before, but, like, you know, I do love ancient Egyptian mythology and religion. I've talked about that before, but did I ever talk about the time where I was, like, really vaguely interested for, like, a week in modern Egyptian paganism? Like, I had, like, kind of a phase where I was, like, trying to make a comeback to Tumblr. And it was, like, it was after, like, the heyday of, like, 2010s Tumblr. This was, like, I want to say, like, late 2010s Tumblr, like 2019 or something, or maybe even 2020 during the Panera Bread. But I was getting back into it. And, oh, we're so Egyptian. We're so Egyptian. But yeah, I was, like, vaguely interested in, like, modern Egyptian paganism for, like, a hot second. And I was just like, for those unfamiliar with, like, the idea of that, it's basically, like, people in the modern day who, like, basically worship and, like, quote unquote, like, do work with, like, Egyptian gods. And, like, it's basically its own religion, but, like, the modern version. So yeah, I, like, explored it for a little bit, and I found myself, like, kind of gravitating towards Sobek, who is a crocodile god. Crocodile god, he looks like a crocodile, he's a crocodile, but he's also the god of the Nile, he's the god of the depths of the waters. The thing with Egyptian gods, it's hard to just say that, like, oh, they're the god of XYZ, because they're all worshipped in different ways. But like, they just have various meanings and, like, understandings and stuff like that. So he's also the god of, like, power and virility. So one way that that's been translated into, like, modern context is that he's also the god of fitness for a lot of modern Egyptian paganists. So it's like, that's so fitting, right? For like if Sklimbo were in some way connected to the Egyptian crocodile god Sobek, he is like a fitness guy, you know? He's the fitness guy. God of denial. No, he's not the god of denial. He's the god of denial. The birther. What a change from him. He looks so cool, right? So Ikemen, the code has been cracked. The anime furry looks really tall compared to you. He is though. Like I met him IRL at Offkai, and like, for one, he's built. I don't think I'm doxing anyone by saying that like Sklimbo is built. You know, kind of like how George reminds me of Kraft Lawrence from Spice and Wolf. I've yet to actually check out that anime slash light novel. It's a light novel, right? But I've heard good things about it. I always saw it on the like, you know, those like old A4chan memes. The one that's like what I watched, what I got, what I expected, and what I got. I feel like I saw a lot of Spice and Wolf. Like you watch Spice and Wolf, you expect cute, you know, Kimono Mimi like waifu, but you get economics. Like, I haven't watched it, but that's like my impression of it, right? Like, is that what it's about? The Spice and Wolf enjoyers, chime in. Let me know if I got that right. Heavily salted fish, hello, you got your sticker. Nice, nice. Let's see, Spice and Wolf, economics, and romance, and waifu. A little bit of melancholy. Ooh, I kind of dig that. More or less, yes, but you get both. Nice. Nice. I feel like I can make something of that, not caliber, but I feel like I can make a what I watched, what I expected, and what I got with like, I want to say spider isekai. Where it's like you watch Kumo desu ka nanika, so I'm a spider, so what? And you expect like generic like isekai power fantasy, and you do get power isekai fantasy. But it's almost like there's like a slight touch of like, okay, bear with me here, and you know I'm biased because I love Digimon, but like there's a slight bit of like the satisfaction that you get when you see like a Digimon Digivolve. You get that with Spider Isekai too. Cause she like, you know, she levels up and she gets more powerful, she gets more smarter, and then she like gets a new form, and it's almost like seeing a new Digivolution. I don't know. It scratches that same itch in my brain. You know? So if I were to make that like 4chan like anime like meme template, it would be like what I watch. Wait. Kumo desu ka nani ka? It'd be like, I watched this, and I expected arachnophobia. What I got was Spider Wife, but also, like, Digimon in, like, a way. In a way. It's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a reach, as the kids say, but it's kind of there. It's kind of there. Have you watched Dungeon Crawler Carl? I don't think I have. I feel like you might have recommended it to me. It has the same lit RPG power progression. That is kind of like what scratches the itch, right? I want more spider. I do too, but I don't know what, like, is the studio still, like, alive? Like, it's, because it's the same studio that did, like, Berserk 3D, right? And we all know how that turned out. So I thought that, like, when I saw the anime and, like, their 3D animation and, like, compositing in Kumo desu ka nanika, I thought this was their comeback, you know, like this is their redemption. And then like the last like 5 or so episodes were just terrible. Like we're just like horrendous. Like, I don't know if they ran out of money or something, but it just wasn't great. Beeplebees, hello. I'm talking about the spider anime again. Sneef Snorf. But yeah, so I thought they were gonna have the redemption arc. Not so much. And now I don't really know what happened to the studio. Like, does it still exist? Also, I did also adjust my tracking a little bit because, not my tracking, but like my parameters. And I thought that I made it so that like my mouth moves more often, but I guess I think I just need to open my mouth more. But the reason why I was doing that is because I'm trying to get into the habit of recording and making shorts. Not the clothing, but like YouTube shorts. I watched the newest MCU Spider-Man and emotionally, I'm in shambles in a good way. I keep hearing good things about the latest MCU Spider-Man. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm down. Shorts! Yeah, I started recording a short today. But I also noticed that like as I was recording, my mouth was
Barely moving? You're I'm floating. Jorts with Binka giving a thumbs up on the back. How short the See, I'm sure Devin is playing Minecraft right now, and he's just like, the Babinka's got my back.
My legs. They're coming out of my chest.
Well, now look what you've done. Now look at what you've done. My voice is deep, and my belly has legs coming out of it. Did I think Bika could get shorter than a plankly? But here we are. Now who's joking? Now look at me. I just love sulfuric acid. What's funny is I can't hear the filter, so I'm just assuming that it's like, I just love
sulfuric acid. Is it back to normal now? Anyway, yeah, I've been trying to record some shorts, and it's about like I want to start off first with very like I was gonna say generic, but not generic, but I want to start off with making shorts about art appreciation and how to like really quickly, easily appreciate art. You know, I have a little system. That's what I'm gonna like talk about in my shorts. But as I'm like reading out the script, I'm like, I feel like I can already see people being like, I tried your technique and it sucks, you know, like it's the anxiety brain where I'm already imagining all the haters when I should just be like more realistically, it's gonna be like not many people even view it, you know. It's not until like I get a little bit more shorts out there that I even get views. So it's like, why am I worried about haters when I should be worrying about views? Babinka's trousers, the shorts. And as you can see, I have no trousers. That's how I prefer it. Just imagine the haters naked. Ugh. Or something like that. One must always imagine the haters naked. They hate us because they anus. But yeah, so I want to start off with that. Imagine the haters in detention. Where's my model? Where's my model? I'm gone. Where did my model go? Oh no. I guess you guys are just here with Mr. Pancakes. I guess you're just here with Mr. Pancakes. Hello guys, it's me, Mr. Pancakes, your favorite substitute teacher. Worship me. I mean, be good while you're here in detention and floating, and getting blown up. Teacher left us here and bailed on us. She sure did. She sure did. Is this voice distinct enough from Babinka that you can tell the difference? That you can tell that it's the Mr. Pancakes voice? Or does it just sound like Binka? It's the Mr. Pancakes from the Redeem. I forget that my voice in the Redeem has a Filipino accent for some reason. We'll never tell? Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's get back to class, everyone. I'll figure out... Oh, you know what? I found out... For any fellow OBS users and streamers, did you guys know about studio mode? Do you guys know that that's a thing? Like, if I click on studio mode, I can just adjust, like, things from other scenes. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that all this time. I've been like, oh, I have to adjust the audio, but it's on, like, another scene, and the scene has, like, look, I'm gonna show you what my audio scene looks like. Look, it's nothing. There's nothing but my voice, not even my model, right? So I'm like, I gotta adjust that. And I've just been referring to it as going into the supply closet. And then I found out about studio mode. And if you just click on studio mode in OBS, you could just go to that scene, make your adjustments, and stream doesn't have to see it. I didn't know about that. The more you know, the more you learn. Let's see, anxiety brain will literally have you thinking people will be like, Lamau, this idiot thinks the red in the painting symbolizes violent nature of the protagonist when it's actually their love and passion for their partner. What a moron. What a freaking dumb, stupid, idiot, dumb, silly chungus. Dumb. Yes, it's the primary way I use it. Ah. We were all clowning on Battle for not knowing about it early on. I just found it today. There you go. Great bears bear alike. Nothing but potential. When actually nobody cares. It's true. I saw, like, was it on Twitter or Tumblr? It was one of the two where it was like someone filling out a worksheet, and I guess it's a worksheet to help with like anxiety. And it's like, draw what you think is gonna happen, and it's just like a stick figure, but it's like the face is getting bigger and angrier, and then underneath is like, draw what actually happened, and it's like the same stick figure, but it's just like smiling and giving a thumbs up. That's literally how anxiety brain works. It's like, damn, everyone's gonna freaking hate me. Everyone's gonna make fun of me in the comments. Everyone's gonna like, you know, like everyone's gonna like point out every single thing that I did wrong, and they're gonna laugh at me, and I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna have to write a Google Docy. And the reality is like 2 people viewed your video. And in fact, all of the, you know, like, it's funny because this stream has the most short jokes, and I'm living through it. And instead of being like, oh, everyone hates me, everyone freaking hates me, I'm just like, yeah, I am short. What of it? Also, give me a second. Beans just came back. Okay. Tell Beans we all collectively say hi. They say hi.
Hi, chat.
Okay, so let me see. My problem is the 2 scenes are in the same OBS window, so the scenes are very tiny. What actually happens, stick figure turns inside out and inverts its knees. Oh god, it's like the Simpsons episode where with the gas where they just turn inside out. If I get on the bus, everyone's gonna call me a stinky idiot and laugh at me until I get off. No, this never happened to anyone in the history of existence. Why do you ask? That's literally how it be. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. That's the thing, though. Being spotted. Being spotted. But yeah, you know what's funny is that like the thing that I was like anxious about actually did happen on a small scale, and that's actually a really good transition into the other thing that I celebrated on Saturday, which is Odaiba Day. So, give me a second. This person, Aria. I've been talking about it a lot, but she had a concert. She had a concert right here. No, no, wait. Is it not on this channel? I think it's on her other channel. She has another channel. I think it's this one. Yeah, she had a... Wait, is this not it either? Oh no, it's on live. It's not this either! Where is it? Where is it? I think it's on this one. It's on live. It's on live. There we go. It's here. It's here. So there was a whole concert. And like I said, I was one of the artists that worked on it. And then I also made a piece of short form content. The Adam Sandler, they're all gonna laugh at you skit. I don't remember that. I don't remember that skit. I just remember all of his, not all of his movies, but... Happy belated Odaiba Day to those who celebrate. Yes! For any Digimon fans, happy Odaiba Day. So yeah, this concert was awesome. It was awesome possum. I will send to you. Yes, please. Yes, please. So I helped with the art, and another thing I did was I made short form content. Have you seen there's going to be a new Digimon anime in 2027 after Beat Break? I totally have. I've been keeping updated on it. I've been keeping, like, I'm all caught up on Beat Break. I love every part of the Kyo arc. That thing was intense. That was intense. That was, like, cool, too. Yeah, there's gonna be a new anime, but in between Beat Break and the new anime in 2027, they're gonna re-air all of the best episodes of the first 4 seasons. Which is pretty cool. Like, it's not new content, but it's pretty cool. I've not caught up on the last 3 eps. It's a delight. It's definitely a delight. So yeah, I did that, and for the next few days, I think Ari is also going to be posting like some parts of the concert. So for example, at the very end of the concert ended with a big old cover of Butterfly, which was really cool to see. But there's also comics in between each of the sections. And this first one over here, the Digimon Beat Break one, that one was drawn by me. And I'm so, oh my gosh, I'm so amazed because like the drawing itself was a lot. It was a lot. I can even talk about the process behind that. But the voice actors and the editors really like brought it to life. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna go ahead and play it for you guys. This is one of 2 comics that I ended up making for the concert. So here you go. So I did the art, but the voice actors and the editors are the ones who like brought it to life. But here you go. This is also gonna give me an opportunity to eat my rice. Yay! Wait, let's pause it on the credits over here. See, look at this cast of people that brought it to life, and then the editor too. It's funny because the editor even reached out to me before I even saw the video. Like I submitted my art like earlier this past month, in July, and then like a couple days later, this person Red Beast, like they DM me being like, I just want to say that I'm like working on your comic, and you did such a good job with it. And I was like, oh, cool, thank you. And like, I hadn't even seen the video yet. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I guess he's the one that's like, you know, making it into like a little like video form. And now that I see it, it's like, oh my gosh, they did such a good job. They did such a good job. A knife. Yeah, that was the reference. Let me see what you have. A knife. No. Ghosty, hello. But yeah, so I did this one comic. This one took a while. I even measured how many hours it took for me to just like sketch. Well, first of all, I like storyboarded it, sketched it out, did a cleaner sketch, did line art, colored it, and then like did some like extra effects and stuff. And this was me realizing that like I'm just not used to it. It turned out really well. Props to everyone who worked on it. Thank you, beeplebees. Thank you. But yeah, like I'm not used to it because a lot of the art that I make is kind of like one and done, you know? Like other than like I think when it comes to art, the thing that I put the most effort in is like PNG models, which I've been making a few lately. That's been a lot of fun. But a lot of them are just kind of like one-off illustrations. A lot of them are just like sketches that never get into like the line art phase. It's just like little doodles and stuff like that. So this is the first time that not only did I have to do something that was like really polished, I had to do it multiple times. because like each of these like panels or like scenes are like their own illustration, which is why like for the most part a lot of them just have like white backgrounds. But it was things like, you know, I'm not the best at like anatomy. So like it was a bit of, I did have to find like multiple like references on just like this running, you know, pose right here. Narrative art is really a skill on its own. Yes, 100%. So like it's a lot, and like it takes a lot of stamina too, because this one I think all in all, Procreate records like every single like pen stroke that you put on like a piece of artwork, and this one took me about like 16 hours altogether. But that's not counting any time that I like paused or like redid things or, you know, did stuff. So like it was 16 hours of drawing time, but it was basically like a straight week of just like working on it. So it was my first time, but it turned out really well, like in my opinion, right? Like there are some things that I'm like, you know, as I was looking at like the guy running, it's like, ooh, actually that pose looks kind of stiff, but like all in all, I'm pretty proud of it. So, and another thing is that this wasn't the only comic that I did for the concert. I think Ari's gonna post it on its own, probably within the next like week or so. But if we also, you guys should also check out the concert, by the way. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat. But if you didn't watch it live, definitely check out the concert when you have the time, because it's just so good. A lot of it is pre-recorded. The first 30 minutes are actually Arya's friends giving her gifts that were really cute. Like the gifts were really cute. I'm not gonna spoil what they were, but it was really nice. She got together a lot of different performers. She did her and like a couple other people did like the transitions between each and every like series as well. It's very worth it. Yeah, right? So yeah, it goes through every Digimon series since, you know, like up until now. So that was Beat Break. There's also Ghost Game. There's also a section where she looks at like different art that people submitted. I put some older art in there as well. Appmon, which is one of my new favorites. The grand finale was so hype. It really was. I really love Appmon. I haven't really been talking about that, but I've been watching Appmon a lot recently. Like I've been watching it during my commutes to work. And that's getting to be pretty up there in terms of like favorite Digimon series. So yeah, lots of different like comics and stuff. Appmon, my beloved, yes. And then oh yeah, I did like I said, I did a piece of short form content where I'm not gonna play the whole thing here, but I did art appreciation, but on the backgrounds from Digimon Adventure 1999. And doing like the research for this actually inspired me, because I think I do want to make a whole series of like either medium form content or shorts entirely dedicated to just like the backgrounds of Digimon. Because I took, okay, so for this project, once again, it is just like a, let's see if I can like scrub through this. Yeah, Aesthetics of the Digital World is what I titled it. But I went into like the artist. There's actually not a lot of information about the artist. Her name is Yukiko Ijima. There's not too much information, but we still have a lot of like if you go through each and every episode, there's still a lot of like art. And yeah, in terms of the process, I literally went through each and every episode of Digimon Adventure 1999 and screen capped every single time there was just like a really nice background shot. Like these are all my own screen caps. Cause I think there are websites that collect them all, but I just wanted to like kind of, it was also an excuse for me to like really quickly like speed run through like Adventure 1999. But it was cool. But as I even set up a whole PureRef file, screen capping every few seconds. Yes, exactly. So I set up like a PureRef file that was just like all the different backgrounds that I had screen capped, and I obviously couldn't fit everything into this like 3-minute segment because it was only supposed to be 3 minutes. So I just put like, you know, my favorite ones up here, but there's so many. You know what? Let me just share it with you. Let me just show you guys. the screen caps. Give me a second. Oh, why isn't it showing up? Oh, I know why. Because I put it in another folder. Alright, let me show you what I mean. I'm sorry, let me just adjust this. Oh, am I not able to adjust this? Oh, it froze! It froze! Dang. The PureRef file. Oh, no, it's good now. It's good. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to adjust this one. And then just make it a little longer. There you go. This is my PureRef file of just every screen cap I took while like doing the research for like a 3-minute segment basically. And I even put them into like different categories. So like these are all of the scenes with like the lake. These are all like really colorful scenes too. This is a really nice one where it's like the Ferris wheel and like this like flower patch. All of the like buildings, things like castles, architecture, forest. There's a lot of forest. There's a lot of forest. But also like every episode kind of has its own what's it called? Color. Ooh, speaking of Digimon. Yeah, every episode kind of has its own color scheme because this is its own episode, so you get like a lot of like vibrant purples and stuff. And then this is like I think the Puppetmon arc where like it's a little bit more green. These ones are kind of like from the very first episode. This one is from the Puppetmon arc. Yeah, you can almost tell where in the series it is based off of the color scheme. Let's see, we got the village. The Village of Beginnings. The signposts and stuff like that. Every single there's a lot of like ancient architecture. So for example, like there's like the Parthenon or like Greek architecture over here. There's like the Roman Colosseum. There's actually multiple Colosseums, I think. Actually, I think this is all the same Colosseum. I lied. I'm a McLiar. There's some Japanese architecture. And just like really cool mixes of like, I don't know, artificial and natural. So yeah, I might make this into like its own series, essentially. Its own like video series. But for now, it's still just a pipe dream. For now, I'm just kind of focusing on making shorts that are dedicated to art appreciation in general and how people can do art appreciation. But I still have to get used to like recording and editing. I think the big thing for me has been like learning how to use DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, I did that, and then a bunch of awesome performances. A lot of the voice actors from the original series also made guest appearances. So like the voice actress for Izzy was part of Arya's birthday gift, and then the last kind of like announcement of the last announcement of the concert was by Joshua Seth, who's the voice of Tai. So that was really cool. And then I did this comic as well. I'll play this one and then we should do our dailies, right? We should probably do our dailies sometime soon. Alright. Okay, let me pause this. And I'm gonna eat some more rice. Called it. He's dead. Yeah, that was the second comic that that I illustrated, and once again, take a look at these awesome voice actors. Also edited by Red Beast. So yeah, all of them are just really good. I don't know, it's just so cool to not only like put in a lot of work in making these comics and then like seeing them moving and like voiced. I don't know, it was just so cool. It was just so cool, and that's why I'm like I'm still riding that high, you know? I was also just enjoying some rice right now. Some fried rice. I'm gonna freaking like go all in on this during the ad break, by the way. But yeah, we're gonna mosh to like the finale, by the way, which is the butterfly cover, but that's gonna be at the end. This cover also is not only like just performance-wise really good, but there's also like a little bit of lulls because for those who don't know, in the Digimon community, especially in like the Digimon YouTuber community or content creator community, kind of like one of the more recognizable faces is this guy named Karn EX. And they chose, instead of just drawing him as yeah, Devin, yeah. It's Karn. It's like the one guy that's IRL. And instead of drawing him like with like a little anime figure like the rest of them, they were just like, nah, just leave him IRL. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, he does content as well. He does really good content on like different Digimon evolution lines, also like Digimon news and stuff like that. I had no idea that he could sing, but not to spoil it if you guys are gonna watch the concert, but there are moments in here where it's like, oh, bro's got pipes. Okay. Write that high directly into your next project. Exactly, heck yeah. I have, because like, well, I've been working on commissions, and then after that I might want to take a break from commissions just to work on myself, and by that I mean doing things like I had mentioned, like learning how to edit with DaVinci Resolve. I want to learn how to do live 2D, not to rig models, but just to animate illustrations, just so that I can make a new like starting soon screen. You know, because right now the animation is just very kind of like rudimentary animation. It's just like my hand going up and just being like, hi, you know? Oh, wait, wrong one. Hi. You know, but if I can level up and learn how to use like, yeah, like puppet animation, like if I can learn how to like at least put bones on things, I think next level up would be like using live 2D. Then like I think that would make for a pretty cool starting soon screen. I also want to like update the starting soon screen so that it reflects what the bungalow looks like. I think I've talked about this before, but if you like look at, if we go to recess right now, I'm gone. Where did my, hold on, I need to figure out what happened to my model. Why it disappeared. Studio mode. I'm gonna use it. Okay, copy. And then paste. There we go. There we go. Unsupervised and free. No, I'm supervising. But yeah, if you look at like the bungalow, as you can see, it's just a singular bungalow, right? With like overgrown vines and stuff like that and trees in the background. So I made this later. The intro screen I made earlier. So if we go back to the intro screen, as you can see, it's like within a hallway, right? This implies that we're in like a big building. And this is where they're just like one classroom inside the building. But we've since updated it to, the lore is now that we're in a single bungalow. So I need to update that. Your hand just wiggles like the buy my book standee. Exactly. See, look at that. Look at that hand wave. Look at that hand wave. Look at that hand wave at work. Wait for it. There we go. So I basically want to like level up my like either animation or learning how to like put bones in my art or something, or learning how to like maybe live 2D just to make that a little smoother. So yeah. Prod, hello. It was so nice meeting you at Offkai. Hello. I'm just yapping about this past weekend and some things that I enjoyed, some art that I worked on and stuff like that. Hope you're well. I hope you're well as well. I hope you're well too. It was a pleasure meeting you. See, it's a backrooms bungalow. It's just a singular bungalow. It needs to go on dates and find its partner. No. I just need to update the art. It was so nice meeting you. I'm glad you remember me through the guild house drinks. Of course I do. Of course. It's funny because, yeah, I do remember a lot. Like, I didn't black out, but, like, there were some details that Owen and, like, Toge were telling me that were like, oh, I don't remember my partner, like, basically ushering me out of the guild house. Owen was saying you were hammered. I was. But I remember every single person that I met at Guild House, including you, including Lala, including there's also Karichari, their partner, Nyanomancer, Sklimbo. It was just good times. It was good times all around. Sorry, I got eye boogers. But yeah, so like the Digimon concert was awesome. I'm still, like I said, riding that high. Right now I'm working on commissions. I'm excited. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm working on things that I am assuming that people are gonna reveal later on, that my clients are gonna reveal later on, and I'm so excited. So excited. But other than that, yeah, there's just a lot. I think like a lot of people coming back from Offkai, I think everyone feels kind of like reinvigorated on like they want to continue like making cool stuff. For me, I want to keep on making art, but I also want to get into like making shorts, making educational content, and just getting my name out there. But I think another thing is like, I don't know, like I'm more like, I feel a little less, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still introverted. I'm still very much an introvert, but the idea of just, like, yapping with people on Discord servers and stuff, I feel like a lot of the time, I think it depends on the season, right? It depends on how I'm feeling. Because sometimes I just kind of, like, lurk in various Discord servers and I don't say that much, but I don't know, recently I've just been in more of a mood to be like, oh man, like, I've been doing this lately, or, like, reacting to something someone else said. Like, for example, like the Sklimbo 2.0, I'm like a little, like the teensy is a bit more active in the Sklimbo Discord. The lurk life calls us, right? I'm more of a lurker, really. But right now, you gotta catch me right now while I'm I'm riding the high. He got that dog in him and was wild, right? Right? He got that dog in him. Oh, speaking of art and Sklimbo, I made art of the whoopee. There you go. I'm the opposite of a lurker. Shut me up. Lala said his design was her bait. look at the whoopee. Oh, we do have an ad break coming up. During my ad breaks, I usually take a rest, and I do have some Thai crab fried rice right next to me. Right? Oh my gosh, it's they uploaded it as an emote. I mean, Mint told me that they would, but I'm just surprised to see it. Ah, why are you attacking me? So real. I didn't realize that they would upload it as an emote so fast. He's just a little guy. He's just a little puppy, little puppers. But yeah, I do have an ad break coming up. I'm gonna be eating some fried rice. My model, it's gone. There we go. She's back. All right, I'll see you guys after the ad break. I'm gonna eat my rice. I'm still chewing my rice. I'm still chewing my rice. Man, that's good though. The only thing is, I did ask for a medium spice. Not really tasting the medium, but it's still good. It's still good. Yo, we gotta get back to class because you guys hear that music? It's Braveheart. It's Braveheart. But yeah, that's so yeah, the highlight of my weekend was basically just the one day. It was basically just this Sklimbo 2.0 and the concert. And it's funny because like I was telling Beans that like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be busy that whole day, and he was like, oh, let me know like anything that I can do for you because you're gonna be busy, you know, let me know if I can get you food, get you water, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, I should be able to like get it myself. Braveheart. And like I was like, oh, I can get it myself, but he was like, but you're gonna be busy. And I'm like, well, technically I'm just watching. I'm just watching both things because like the main thing is like, yeah, I'm like modding for Sklimbo, but like his audience is very tame, and even with so many people on the Saturday, we didn't experience any problems that I can recall. Yeah, I can't really recall any like big problems or like spammers or anything like that, or you know, bad actors. So it's pretty chill. I was able to just kind of like enjoy the debut, and then for the concert, 95% of it was recorded, was pre-recorded. So I was just watching that and reacting with everyone. The only thing, very minor thing, is that when you guys like write things like in all caps, like when you're like reacting to something and just being like, oh my gosh, blah blah blah, do you guys use caps lock or do you use the shift? Because I'm just so used to like using the shift key. Even when like, it's funny because for both the concert and for Sklimbos 2.0, I was writing in all caps. I was just like reacting to everything in all caps. But at no point was I like, oh, I should turn on the caps lock. I like insisted on, oh my gosh, she's so short. Devin, did you do that with the caps lock or did you do that with shift? There are a lot of randos, but I didn't see any real issues. Yeah, exactly. Seribot do most of the work. I don't think we use Seribot, but one of the mods, Mint, they're very active. They're very active and like they're always kind of like looking out. But just in case, we also have 3 other mods. So myself, Crow, and Vexara. All of us were, I'm pretty sure all 4 of us were there. So it was all good. But yeah, I don't usually use caps lock. And it's not that I have anything against it, I just forget. I just forget that I have a caps lock button. Unless I accidentally tap it while I'm trying to like, you know, tap tab or shift or something. I use the tall person button. There's 2! Technically there's 3. Which one? Shift depends, I use both. I have a weird typing style where I double tap caps lock instead of, instead of using shift. That's interesting. I've heard that people do that. I'm a shift key user. But the thing with that is that I was doing it all day and I didn't realize till like the end of the evening after the concert that like, why does my pinky hurt? Or wait, what I type? Yeah, it's the pinkies. It's the pinkies that are pressing the shift key. So I was like, oh, my pinky hurts. You know? Shift adds to the hype. There you go, right? Believe in your heart. Oh my gosh, wait. I don't quite have the place to myself, but it is just me and Beans, and if I were to close the door, I could potentially do karaoke, but also I didn't prep my voice for it, so maybe another time. Maybe another time. But yeah. That was, let's see, that was the Saturday. I think Sunday I was just chilling. I was just chilling after that. Sunday I practiced driving again. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You guys will be glad to know that I have a pillow that makes it so that I can see over the dashboard. Karaoke poggers. I didn't do any warm-ups. I don't want to blow up my voice. We could do a little bit as a treat. We could do a little bit as a treat. Yeah, it's funny. I remember when I was like starting to drive in my 20s, I did need a pillow to like on the car seat in order to see over the dashboard. And I remember because it had a Tweety on it. Do you guys remember Tweety Bird? Yeah, it had a Tweety Bird on it. But I don't have it anymore, so I actually had to like buy a new like Essentially, it's a booster. In fact, I feel like it would be more effective if I had a booster, but it's just more of like, it's like a back pillow, essentially. Or I think it's for your spine, but yeah, I've been practicing driving. I've been practicing. And then, let's see, before we get in, oh yeah, we should do daily soon. But we have our last, what's it called, decade study this week on Thursday, the 2020s. The only problem is the 2020s are not done yet. So it's gonna be like a partial 2020s, but also a lot of things have happened. Like, we are halfway over the decade, but a lot of things have happened. I was like doing some research earlier today, and it's just a lot of like, oh yeah, that did happen within the last 6 years. Like, I don't know, the pandemic feels so far away yet so like recent, right? Partial like your height. You're getting the low I feel like I've been giving you guys the short jokes. And you guys are going for the low-hanging fruit. I was talking about the booster seat earlier. I was expecting something during the booster seat talk. Anyway, I gotta go close the door actually. Give me a second. Turns out the door was closed this entire time. Like, I could have done karaoke. I didn't warm up my voice. How about this? We'll do our dailies. We'll yap. No, you know what? I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to promise anything because I'll be like, okay, I'll do karaoke after this, but then I'm gonna forget. We could reach the higher fruit options. There we go. That's the zingers that we need. Those are the zingers that we need. Let's do our dailies. I was thinking like, how about I do vocal warm-ups during the next ad break? But then I don't want to promise that I'll do karaoke, because I didn't really prep for it. So let's just do our dailies and we'll see where the conversation takes us, shall we? Okay, we got the daily hue here. We got to figure out what the original color for this was. It looks very red. I can't take the low-hanging fruit. I have to leave those for you. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. That you even put it in all caps. Which did you use the shift or the caps lock? You did that like a mic drop. You did it like there's this like looming presence and it's like a singular cub. It's like wait. How do I do this? Wait, mass scale is 12 the big. Oh my gosh. This is how you guys see yourselves whenever you guys make those jokes about me. Is this how you see yourselves? Oh no, you're exploding. Well, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm just trying to figure out the hue. I'm figuring out, get your freaking fluff out of the projector screen. I can't see the sliders on the daily hue because you guys are in the way. Can you guys get your freaking fluff out of the way? Excuse me. No, because we're still shorter than you. See ourselves at this height, but must look down to see you. The way we see ourselves is towering above you. Oh yeah? Wait, why didn't that work? Like, why didn't that work? Okay, wait. Scale. Is 0 an option? There we go. How does it feel now? Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? What was that? I can't hear you. You guys are so small. Is this what true power feels like? Is this...
Ah, yes, fear me. Fear me, you tiny little cubs, for I am the teacher, and you will learn about art history, whether you like it or not. No, don't fart, no. Ew, stinky. See? This is what happens when you mess with the art history teacher. Responded to steal her pocket change?
No, let's go. No, no. No, I need that to take the bus. I need that to take the bus. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, daily hue. We gotta figure this out. This already looks like it's very red. Maybe red but desaturated? And light. Ooh, yeah. You know what? This looks a little bit more accurate. Let's do like a light color. 82. Not too bad. Dream big since you are so small. It's true. I'm pocket size. And I like it that way. Anyway. Okay, hue. Maybe it's a little bit more closer to like, oh, you know what? Oh, maybe it's like a yellow or a blue. Let's go with like this kind of like cream color. Saturation is like close enough. And then lightness is also close enough. So it's like some kind of either cream or like a yellow. So let me guess. 93? We're getting closer. When you read letters in different sizes, does your internal voice pitch shift to match? I don't know, because like caps lock is an easy way to make letters very big, but then like in terms of making them very small, so that you like, oh no, you said pitch, right? So it'd be like tiny voice, tiny voice. Like you would need to like, I guess, HTML it, right? I feel like it's more of a volume than a pitch thing, right? But words do have a way with words. Or rather, like, that's the cool thing about, like, reading is, I keep thinking about that little paragraph that's, like, you know, if it's all, like, 5 words, it feels very, like, stilted and, like, monotonous. But watch, I extend the amount of words. I shorten. I write, I create poetry. Like, I forgot the exact, like, paragraph, but it was something like that. Words have a way with words, Binka. Yeah, there's your Binka tip for the day. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, so hue is actually not too far off. It is a cream color. I think we do up the saturation and we reduce the lightness. 94, dang it. We got the saturation correct, but we're just slightly off with the lightness and the hue. Submit. Nice! Perfect! Words have a way. See? That's what I mean. If you type it like that, if you type it in a way where, like, they alternate, kind of like... it's like we're in the Y2K times. It's like we're on the AIM, the AIM, the MSN chat, right? Then it's like, words have a way. See? That's the magic. Alright, let me paste this into daily games. Paste. And then time guesser. Let's do time guesser. Okay, what do we have here? This is a SpongeBob reference. I told you guys why I don't know a lot of SpongeBob references. Why did I say it like that? I didn't watch it. Did it go over your head? No, I told you my tragic backstory. For those who don't know, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob because it would make my little brother, one of my little brothers would cry when he saw like the pirate in the opening. So my parents were just like, don't watch SpongeBob. And yet, my other little brother grew up with it just fine. My parents didn't discipline him when he watched SpongeBob. So like, SpongeBob to Binka Bro is like me with The Simpsons. Like, he knows all the references. So I unfortunately don't know any SpongeBob references other than like a couple of things, like the episode where they swear and it's a bunch of dolphin noises. Well, this is just quite the sack of Tag yourself, I'm man with newspaper hat. I heard SpongeBob turns people gay. What is this? What is this, the 1990s? That's what must have happened to me. I remember when SpongeBob first came out. I remember like that. Oh my gosh, that makes me sound like even older than I already am. But I remember when SpongeBob first came out, and a lot of like, you know, the Gen Xers, a lot of the baby boomers, like the adults of the time, were like, this is gonna rot the youth's brains. You know, this is the brain, like before brain rot was like a popular term. It was like, oh, SpongeBob is gonna like rot their brains. And like, I remember seeing reports of people being like, or people were citing these reports where it was, I remember when they first invented SpongeBob. But there was like a like quote unquote study, but I don't know how legit this study is, but it was like, oh, infants that watch SpongeBob instead of Dora the Explorer reported lower test scores. And I remember like back then being like, real? Like I remember even back then I was like, really? Like, like I would like the infant test scores. Yeah, even back then I was like, I remember sponge, Bob l'éponge, or however you say it in French. Okay, so where could this be? We got some old folks here. They seem to be pretty rested. Did we cycle into Naruto? Who was testing the literal babies? That's why I call BS. That's why I feel like that quote unquote like research excuse me. I feel like the research was BS. Because like at the time, I think this was like, when did SpongeBob come out? Because I think I saw the report sometime around like the early 2010s. Like 1 or 2 years after SpongeBob first like was coming out. And like that was when I was already like, alright, I highly doubt that. Who playing SpongeBob for babies will never understand the highbrow humor and niche references. My source is that I made it the F up. Exactly. Sayonara. I'm not old enough to remember when SpongeBob came out. I thought, wait, no, we're not the same age. But you're not a spring chicken either, from what I remember. Oh, I heard some rumblings in the kitchen. All right, let's see. I actually don't know where this would be. I kind of want to say like just based off of the vibe, I want to say that this is maybe like 70s. I don't know what is making me think 70s, but wait, what's this? Ron and United. Okay, we're getting English. Follow. Does it say like motherhood? This face looks like something out of like the 60s or the 70s. So just I'm just gonna put it at like early 80s. And even if we know that this is like the US, for example, I feel like we need another thing to narrow it down. Maybe this is Europe? I don't know, like, cause like what's this in the background, right? This looks like hell. How could you say that? I don't know, it's like the architecture. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like this is either like New England, because it's got like fancy like multiple story architecture, or Europe. Bunch of snowbirds in Florida. It's not Florida. I feel like the newspapers might give us a hint. Wait, what does it say? Joel. No, I can't read that. I can't read that. But it's in English. Is the thing. It's in English. I kind of want to say East Coast. It is a beach. The thing is, how are the beaches on the East Coast? Like, because I hear that like it's much colder like along the Atlantic than it is on the Pacific. You have a guess? Feel free. This is not one I recognize. No, go for it. If you have a guess, that can help me out as well. Your guess is the UK. Ah, okay. Ron and United. Yeah, there's not. Right? For me, it's the architecture. It's like, this is pretty fancy. And like, yeah, this is a beach, but like, at least like here in like Los Vincos, you wouldn't see this kind of architecture like right next to the beach. I would study the newspaper a little bit more. Yeah, let's see. Wait, I think this is Geordie? The Geordie something, a Chinese something? Geordie, that's like a British term, right? Is that sounds very familiar. Northeast Brits. Ah, okay. Let's do... Oh, they're the descendants of Vikings. That's pretty cool. So we could do Liverpool. Because once again, I don't know what the beaches are like in like anywhere other than Los Bingos. Teesside is one of those towns. Chikawanai. This could be anywhere, to be honest. Yeah. Let's try Liverpool. Let's just see. 82 Liverpool. Oh, okay. Holidaymakers sunbathing on Blackpool North Pier during the early 80s. Nice! We got the year right. And it was in the UK. So thank you, Owen. Thank you. Because otherwise I would have guessed East Coast, US. Conheciao. That looks Portuguese. The question is Brazil versus Portugal, right? Okay, we got train workers here. We got suits. The suits kind of look like something you'd see in like the 20s or the 30s. I would have never guessed Blackpool based on the image. Whitepool would have made more sense. I think your caps lock is stuck on, by the way. just a guess. Unless you're like really passionate about about what is it, UK beaches. Oh wow. I'm thinking maybe Portugal because, well, the thing is it's very densely packed, but I'm also seeing like the architecture feels a little bit more European. What kind of fool do you take me for with the little lowercase u? He's dedicated, that one. He's dedicated. Oh, see, I didn't prep my voice. Okay, let's do Lisbon. I want to say 30s or 40s, just based off of like, you know, this guy's suit. He kind of like reminds me of like the like, you see, I do not use caps lock. You see, me and the boys, you see. Let's do 1946. 7 years off. It was 53. And it is Lisbon! Let's freaking go. A Lisbon tram passing beside roadworks in the Chiado district during the early 50s. Very nice. Alright, round 3. Gianaclis? Cigarettes. Gianaclis. There's Arabic. And I don't know. So there's like English, there's like Arabic text, but also Latin right next to it. A part of me wants to say like maybe this is Iran before the revolution. I'm so bad at these, I can only do food guesser. I haven't done food guesser in a while, and I found out that they added a new mode where you like get pictures of the food and you have to guess like, okay, that just basically sounds like food guesser, but like they ask like, oh, which one of these would be like cuisine that you would find in Germany? But then it gets like harder and harder, right? It's a good guess. Yeah, I'm thinking like a part of me wants to say like Iran before the revolution because like this looks like it's what, 60s, 70s? I don't remember when the revolution was, but there's like the Arabic, but then there's also like the like Latin text implying that like, you know, they get like tourists, or at the very least there's people that live there that like are more accustomed to like Latin text, not Latin language. But it could also easily be any other place that has like, you know, like a fair amount of like tourists, like I said. So like, you know, Cairo, Egypt is another guess, but something about this just, I don't know, reminds me of like Iran. What song is this? This sounds sick. But you know what, let's go with my gut guess first. Let's go with Tehran during the 60s. Ah, it was Cairo! It was Cairo. Pedestrians crossing an intersection in downtown Cairo during the early 1960s. 7 years off. Yeah, there's a new mode. There's a new mode. I'll show it to you guys. Okie dokie. Round 4. Hey, that's that helmet that the German, what is it, Otto von Bismarck, right? Didn't he wear that helmet? Is this a Germanic place? This guy's looking like the Peaky Blinders, right? Like the fashion kind of reminds me of the Peaky Blinders, and doesn't that take place in between the 2 world wars? I think the thing is Beans loves Peaky Blinders, but I only like vaguely like watch him watching it, right? So like, yeah, maybe this is interwar. So like maybe the 20s? 20s or like early 30s, right? Let's put it at like 29. And then because this guy's wearing that helmet, a part of me wants to say that like maybe this is a Germanic speaking place. So either like Germany proper or like Austria. Oh, there's a lot of bowler hats though. And bowler hats just remind me of British, Great Britain. Interesting canal. Oh, and there's like a bridge over here. This could be Paris, but I don't know. The hat keeps on making me want to say that it's like Berlin or something. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for Berlin. Berlin, 1929. No, it was the Netherlands, and it's 1910. A crowd waiting outside a population register building in Amsterdam in the early 1910s. Ah. So I guess that's not even a helmet then. Like, is that just like a shiny cap? Big cap with the spike. Oh, the canal clued you in. Ah, I'm not too familiar with like different canals. Because I just think of like, oh my god, chicken! I don't know this team. Like, wait, Cincinnati... Is it Cincinnati? It's like this little, like, circle thing. Like, maybe a policeman... Yeah, maybe it's a policeman that wears, like, a helmet like that. Surely this is 1998. I mean, maybe, right? This looks a little bit more contemporary. This looks like it's probably from, like, the 2010s, 2020s? No, wait. This shape vaguely reminds me of, like, the Chicago... Like, either Cincinnati or Chicago Cubs or something? The seats look newer? Yeah, right? Wait, it does say... It looks like it says Cub, right? In the back there. Wait, is it Chicago that has the Cubs? Like, I don't know baseball that well. Wait, what does it say back here? It says OW. Wait. The Cubs, right? But is it Chicago? Who has the Cubs? But then why is there a chicken? I don't understand baseball. I don't understand baseball. All I know is the Dodgers. All I know is the Dodger dogs. It's all I've ever known. Let's just go with Chicago. Let's go. Let's just say that it's 2025. Okay, not too bad. The San Diego chicken. There's a chicken in San Diego? An iconic sports mascot created and performed by actor Ted Gionoulas since 1974, entertaining fans during a AAA Pacific Coast League regular season baseball game between the Iowa Cubs and the Omaha Royals in Des Moines, Iowa. The Cubs won 6-5. Very nice. 2009, that's when I graduated. Why is there a line? Oh. Okay, copy. Ah, we didn't even get into the high 30s. No, we're losing our touch. Yeah, that was minor leagues. You guessed it. You guessed it. Yeah, I see. I don't even know the difference between like major and minor league. It's like once again, all I know is the Doyers. Go Doyers. Okay, before we do Anthropium, let's go to Food Guesser. I did say that I would. So it's this one. This is the new one, Cuisine Match. So let's do the daily first, and then we'll play Cuisine Match. So fish, shellfish, olive oil, garlic, tomatoes, white wine, chili pepper, parsley, crusty bread, onion, celery, and carrot. This feels European or American, you know? Well, I don't know, the fish and shellfish, that reminds me of like Italy for some reason, right? The dish is a robust seafood stew featuring a mix of fish, shellfish, and mollusks, simmered in a rich, savory tomato-based broth. It's flavored with garlic, onions, and a hint of chili. Yeah, it looks good, right? I'm a sucker for shellfish, so. Let's try Italy first. Nice! Correct. Next round. Rice, chicken, oh, shrimp. I love shrimp. Onion, garlic, celery, tomato sauce, soy sauce, chili pepper, egg, green peas, carrot, bell pepper, and scallion. A fragrant fried rice stir-fried with soy sauce, garlic, onions, vegetables. The beef? Wait, this is chicken? The fact that it's red reminds me of like something that you see in like Chinese restaurants. Let's try China. Oh, ice cold. Yeah, right? Doesn't it look like char siu? But with chicken. Yeah, I thought it was beef at first. But it's ice cold with China, so... And it's pointing to the west. So, looks Mexican. The colors do, but like the dish itself, like, I don't know, something about it feels... I thought it was East Asian. Like, I thought it was char siu, right? Or I thought it was like, at least like Chinese American, right? But it's pointing to the west. Maybe Central Asia? Now I'm like anthropium brained. Now I'm like, what if this is Mughal? Okay, let me try yeah, let's try India. Ice cold. It's all the way to the west. So is it Europe? With sambal? See, the rice is sometimes topped with crispy fried onions and served with sliced cucumbers or pickles on the side. This feels like Thailand. Like, this feels like literally what I'm eating every time we go on ad break. Would this be European? Okay, let's try France. Oh. It's even more... What if this is the Americas? Then why didn't... when it was in China, why wasn't it pointing, like, east? Whatever. Whatever. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, it's called nasi goreng? Wait. Nasi goreng trafasi? Wouldn't that... When I hear goreng, I think of Malaysia, right? But then it said ice cold when we were at China. Let's try it. It's ice cold in Malaysia too? Okay, so then this is like the Americas then, right? Let's try Devin's guess. Mexico? What was it? Suriname. I see. Oh, I know nothing about Surinamese food. It's influenced by Indonesian, Chinese, and Javanese cuisine. Oh, okay. No wonder it's like, this feels like it would be like, you know, Chinese American or something. Or Malaysian if it has the word goreng in it, right? I would have never guessed that in like a million years. They really got me with that one. I've only heard Suriname in passing a few times, but I've never seen any of their cooking. Yeah, same, right? Alright, this next one, ooh, it's like a cookie. Rye flour, sugar syrup, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom, aniseed, coriander, allspice, nuts, candied peel, chocolate coating. It's a spiced rectangular gingerbread with crunchy texture. Gingerbread. Isn't that German? Where does gingerbread come from? Oh, nice. Yeah, it is German. Aachener Printen. Nice. From Aachen. Show me a brave heart. I'm an apprentice foodie. We've fallen so far. Hello, Sit Bonnie. Hello, you got your sticker. Your scratch and sniff a sticker. Dang, we've fallen so far. We used to be able to be gastronomic geniuses. Smack dab in the middle. But let me show you guys the new mode. It's cuisine match. So, which dish belongs in Chad's cuisine? So I do know that Chad is in Africa. I want to say it's central, right? Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Babinka Bear. I'm your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And we're just playing some games. We're just playing some of those guessing type games. Believe in your heart. While I'm singing a song. I do need to turn on the lights in my room though. It's getting dark. The sun has finally set. There we go. Nice. Let there be light. Bonnie got picked up by Mr. Cool at Offkai. Another great Offkai friend acquisition. Nice! It's funny whenever I hear the word, like, got picked up by, I think of, like, my, like, college days when I was, like, in the Filipino club. And when you quote-unquote pick someone up, it's basically, like, you're becoming their little. Like, they're becoming your big. It's almost like, oh, like, if let's just say, like, oh, I picked up Owen. That means that, like, now I'm Owen's big and he's my little. But because we were in the Filipino club, it'd be like, you'd call me ate, which is like Tagalog for big sister, and I call you ading, which is a Filipino word.
But not Tagalog. Oh, I'm big. I'm big now. But yeah, look at me, I'm big. You're all of our little? No. No, look at how large and in charge I am. And also my voice is all deep, presumably, because I can't hear the filter. So I'm just not, so why are you laughing?
Did you see that jerk?
I'm back to being small.
No! Now I'm small, and now I have legs coming out of my legs. Let's see, I'm thinking bottom A, but the middle also throwing me out. Yeah, right? I was following you beforehand? I don't remember how. I had that experience too, where I'm like, how am I following this person? I never heard of them. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Rolling star.
I think I saw your standee at or something at Offkai, unless my memory sucks. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I did have my standee out. Look, my standee probably would have looked something like this, right? Look, like it's same gal. Look. Just ignore the legs coming out of my chest, but like that's what my standee looks like, right? But yeah, Teal, hello. Mr. Cool and I had our standees together. Yes. It was all together. I was the small one. I was the short one. But yeah, we're trying to guess now which dish belongs in Chad's cuisine. Chad's cuisine, which is a country in Central Africa. This kind of looks like something I'd get, like, I don't know, it reminds me of like the food that you get like at an Ethiopian place, right? But I don't know, like, well, this one has like little Asian writing on the corner here, but that sometimes that's kind of like there to throw you off. I'm gonna say the center. Nice, Moambe chicken. This is Sanbeiji. Which dish belongs in North Macedonia's cuisine? Ooh, this is getting hard already, and it's only round 2. North Macedonia. So that is Eastern Europe, right? Unfortunately, I don't know too much about Eastern European cuisine. These look like skewers, right? Well, these are definitely skewers. I can't tell quite what's happening over here. I think maybe... Do I have to, like, change the... Oh, yeah. If you change the orientation a little bit, you can see a little bit more of the image. Oh, it's Gundam music. I didn't put on a specific playlist. I think it just went with the Digimon and went with, like, oh, you must love 90s anime, you weeb. Love one looks like a Nanaimo bar. Nanaimo. It does look good. I'm actually not sure. Macedonia is by Greece. Oh yeah, it's right next to it, right? Which, like, Southeast Europe. I was like, that's still Eastern Europe, right? It'll kill you dead. That's still, would you say that's not the Balkans, right? That's different from the Peloponnesus, which is a little closer to where Macedonia would be, right? I kind of want to go for the bar then. I don't know. I kind of want to go for like the tasty looking chocolate bar. One more chance. No. Is it the skewers? Let's go with the center one. Kokoretsi. This is Muping. Ooh. Burkina Faso. That's Africa, right? Gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night, and thank you for stopping by, Matthew. Bar is Canada. Ah, okay, okay. Baxter Crook, hello, hello, hello. Help us.
Remember to hydrate cups.
Oh, thank you. I should also hydrate. Do I have water? Give me a second. Thank you, Mr. Pancakes. Yeah, I still have I still have water. Okay, Burkina Faso. The thing is, I don't remember what region Burkina Faso is in. I feel like it's Africa, but I don't remember if it's west or south. Idol, hello, hello, hello. I'm kind of like gravitating towards this, but it might also be this. Let's go with this. Oh, one more chance. This one? Kuli Kuli. That's a cool name. Kuri Kuri. Which of these dishes belongs in Germany's cuisine? I mean, from the get-go, I was kind of like eyeing this, right? But this could also just be like American, right? So then the next guess would be something like this, right? Yes, hello Pexicle. This is another alternate like game type for Food Guesser. Like, take a look. Because we did the daily, so that one is still the same. But they added this one, which is a cuisine match. Where instead they ask you, like, which dish belongs in Germany's cuisine, and you have to, like, guess between them. So, yeah. The rightmost bread dish sure is interesting, right? It's like bread. Also, Mr. Cool, hello. Hello, big fan, big fan. Big fan. Right? It's like bread. It's like white bread with... Is that ham? I am kind of hoping that's cheese, but then is that like a cherry on top? Like, is this supposed to be sweet or savory? I'm not opposed to dishes that are both, mind you. But like, I'm just curious. Let's try the bacon-looking thing first, and then let's try the bread thing if that fails. Oh, is it this one? Toast Hawaii! Wait, what is Toast Hawaii? I'm curious. Wait. Toast Hawaii. What is that? It's literally the same picture. This is literally the same picture that they used on Food Guesser. It's an open sandwich consisting of a slice of toast and ham and cheese and a maraschino cherry in the center of in the center of a pineapple slice. Yo, it's Yu Yu Hakusho. Bake said that the cheese starts to melt. So it is both. It's like savory and sweet. I might be down for this. Well, the thing is I can't have ham anymore. So unless there's vegan ham. I can have vegan ham. For any newcomers here, I'm not vegan. My partner is, but I'm pescatarian, so no ham, as much as I miss it. No chicken. No fried chicken. As much as I miss it. Love the creativity, right? It is from the 50s. It looks like something from the 50s, right? It looks like, I don't know, it would be right at home with like, I don't know, all the like linoleum and stuff that cannot be sweet. It has pineapple. Is pineapple not sweet? And the cherry? 50s food is so funny, right? You have your like gelatinized stuff. Your gelatin. Which dish belongs in Tanzania's cuisine? I was thinking like this meat dish over here, but then maybe this I don't know what the green stuff is. But then this is kind of looking like adobo, like a weird flavor of adobo, like Southeast Asian cuisine. Let's try the green stuff first. There we go. It's saka saka. I like these names. You say left? Which way is left? Is that a donut on top? Wait, this looks hella American. Like, it's a donut sandwich. It's like a donut egg sandwich. That feels very American, doesn't it? I mean, I'd eat it if it weren't for the fact that I no longer have a gallbladder. Because I would eat stuff like that. Jello spam food is proto-Dubai chocolate matcha labubu. The thing is, I'm one of the few people that like labubu not because of the toy, but because of the original artist Kasing Lung. Like, love screams American, right? But also, I'm Filipino, so I like spam too. Pineapple's not sweet, it's spicy. I think you might have an allergy, Devin. I think you might have an allergy to pineapples. I think this is one of those moments. See, rise up for spam. Yes. Have you considered that you have an allergy? I think you might be allergic to pineapples. Though pineapples do that thing where it does what is it? Like it eats you as you eat it. It does have like enzymes that do like what is it, like melt away at meat. So maybe that's what you're feeling, but it is sweet in many ways. The pineapple fights back. I hate to break it to you, Devin. Yeah, they digest you like ever so slightly, right? I learned that from an episode of what's it called? What's that one, like food porn one? Like almost quite literally Food Wars, right? I'm not allergic, they just taste bad. That sounds like something that someone allergic to pineapples would say. Cyprus cuisine. All right, so this is like West Asia. That's like off the coast of West Asia, right? Yeah, right? Doesn't this look like something like a baba ganoush or like a tzatziki, like hummus looking kind of thing, right? Let's say center. Kibe Naye. Cool. Turkmenistan, this is Central Asia. It's one of the stands. So that's Filipino. That's straight up one of my favorite things. That's straight up what is it? Mais con hielo? No, wait. No, this isn't mais con hielo. This is why am I forgetting the name of it? It's like a corn dessert. That's straight up Filipino. I kind of want to say this one. This one looks West Asian. This one looks like it's from like the Levant. Corn slab. Why am I forgetting what it's called? Maja Blanca. Yes, it's Maja Blanca. Why was I thinking of mais con hielo? I think that's like the corn ice cream, right? Which I also like. Asking my Filipino friend. Yeah. Maja Blanca is this one. I feel like it's this one. I don't know. This is nice and green, right? Oh, this is Inuyasha. I was like, why does this sound familiar? Nice, Kazi. Maja Blanca. That's what it was. Bangladesh. All right, so right next to India. So we have South Asia. Bum, 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 bum. I was gonna say everyone spammed their stick-ups, but everyone redeemed already. Yeah, exactly. I like how cha-cha this theme is. The song is. It reminds me of I was watching you guys know how much I like the opening to S Cry Ed, but never actually watched the series. But the opening to S Cry Ed is Reckless Fire, and it has a very like cha-cha like beat to it. I'm just gonna play it. And I watched it on YouTube, and the entire comment section was like, oh, this is Japanese Ricky Martin. Yo, ready. Hello. Plant Raid. Hello. Yakata says we were talking about Japanese Ricky Martin and deciding which one of these foods is Bangladeshi. Plant Raid. Hello. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, Ready? You're playing Puyo Puyo Tetris. How was that? Let me know. Yeah, we're just playing some of these like guesser games right now, just to pass the time, right? I was about to show you guys the opening theme to an old anime called S Cry Ed, which I don't remember a single thing about other than the opening, because the opening was banger. The song that goes with 20 openings. Yes, exactly. It has like 20 openings. It's all the same song, but it's like 20 different openings. Plant Raid. Hello, Ready. Hello, Omarkiots. Hello, Wintermorn. Hello. For those who don't know me, my name is Babinka Bear. I'm your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And today we're just yapping. We're just chatting. Hello, Zako. Ricky Martin. Inside out. Living la vida loca. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. But yeah, thanks for the raid. If you guys have to raid and run, no worries at all. But if you want to stay behind, we're just We're just guessing and we're listening to music. So S Cryan. Alright, I'm gonna queue this one up. Add to queue. I used 5 hours of stream to finally finish a 2D rigging commission and then 1 hour of endurance Puyo Puyo Tetris. Nice! Nice! Dude, the rigging sounds awesome. Good job. I definitely know the struggle of like, I don't rig live 2D, but I do quote unquote rig PNGTuber models. And the struggle is at times real. Alright, Bangladeshi, let's see. Oh, this looks good. All these look like they could be. These little treats? Maybe. Like all these little treats, right? I feel like I've been to an Indian restaurant and they had little treats that look like this, right? Let's try it. Nice! Butterfee. Wait, did you see that? That last one is called Cubinka. What's this from? Cubinka. I have relatives. I have relatives in Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, and Singapore. What the heck? Tapioca, flour, eggs, coconut milk, sugar, margarine, pandan leaves, vanilla extract. There's Malaysian Binka. Wow. Alright, let's see what people got. So I got the first one right. I think I got, yeah, I don't think I completely missed any round, but there were a couple where I got it on the second try. What's this one? Sanbeiji. Oh, Sanbeiji. Chinese. Lasagna. Oh man, it's been so long since I've had a good lasagna. And I feel like that one is like fairly straightforward to veganize, right? Or vegetarianize. Oh wait, I forgot to focus on the song. Wait. Here, listen. Japanese Ricky Martin. Those treats are also short, much like yourself. It's true. And guess what? I'm also a nice treat. Like, listen, listen. Doesn't it kind of sound like Japanese Ricky Martin? Kisa the Immortal Slab, hello. You're with Bibinka Bear. Yeah. Oh. My legs. You might not have been a gastronomical genius, but regional savant is super close. It really is. What's the name of the donut monstrosity? Let's find out. The Luther Burger. Of course, it's United States. A hamburger variant featuring one or more glazed donuts in place of a traditional bun. Wait, ready? Reckless fire, I don't know the rest of the lyrics of this song, I just know reckless fire. The Luther, yeah, it is the Luther Burger. Yo, Killing Vanilla, hello, you summoned my legs. Why Luther? Let's find out. 2000, oh wow, that's pretty recent. 2006 when it was popularized by various US media outlets. Seen as a symbol of America's obsession with fatty, calorie-dense foods. You're damn straight. I mean, you're darn straight. Why is it called Luther? Oh, Luther Vandross. A little Anita really set this party off right. He's a singer, Luther Vandross, right? I just know that he's referenced in one of the, like, old Kanye songs. I feel like he's one of those people that, like, we've definitely heard his music. But just not like, because we didn't grow up in that generation, it's like, oh, you know. It's not Minnesota sushi at least. Now I'm curious. Well, now I'm curious. Reckless fire. Minnesota. Minnesota sushi. Oh, don't you know? What is this? Oh my gosh. Wait, what is this? Wait, is this pickles, cream cheese, and ham? If that's the mix, I actually wouldn't mind it that much. Okay, ham, beef, or salami with cream cheese around a pickle. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mind this. I don't think I would mind this that much. I do like cream cheese. I would need to have like some form of like vegan ham, right? But I kind of see the vision. Like I kind of see the vision. Like there's the like vinegariness of the pickle mixing with like the texture of the cream cheese and like the slight sweetness of it, and then like all kind of held together with the ham. I kind of see the vision. I'm not like, the thing is like I it's very rare that I will be like very disgusted by a food, just because like sometimes I feel bad. I feel bad when people are like, "Oh, that food looks disgusting," and it's like a cultural food, you know? And I feel like there's some leeway with making fun of American food, especially from the 1950s. Right? Because like then you don't have that like, oh, it's a cultural food, you know? But this, I feel like I would F with it. I feel like I would be intrigued, you know? I feel like I'd be intrigued. I'm like definitely a texture girly, and I do like vinegar. Like, as a Filipino, where I put vinegar on everything. We do have an ad break. Let me catch up on chat while you guys react to my take on the Minnesota sushi. Deviled eggs when the satanic sushi shows up. I'm a sucker for deviled eggs too. Sounds like something I would make after school as a kid, right? Like it feels like a struggle meal. Don't mind it, but the literal use of the name sushi. Ah, you know what? I'm with you there. This could be its own thing. Final boss of the Midwest potluck BS. It's one of the probably German immigration, at least according to Wikipedia. Ah, looks like a body horror. A little bit. I kind of see what you mean. A little bit. I just imagine munching on it and all the cream cheese coming out of it. Yeah, yeah. Most food looks disgusting. That is a fair point, and yet it tastes delicious. Anyway, ad break. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay. We're back. We're back. Don't worry, if you thought that you were missing stuff from the ad break, you weren't. I was eating my rice. If you think about it, all food is disgusting. That's right, I just opened everyone's third eye. Yeah, I was gonna like comment on that with with Devin and what Killing Vanilla said. But before we do that, let's see. Teal said that we have this at all of our potlucks. Well, I'll be munching on it. I'm gonna be one of the people. I'm gonna be one of the bears just munching down on it. Oh wait, let me shift it back over to here. We have sushi at home, but home is in Minnesota. We're taking a short break. I missed the ads. Can you run them again? Sure. Ooh, what's this song? Pegasus Fantasy. But yeah, the idea of like, well, it's funny because like, I was just saying that like, oh, I feel bad whenever people like make fun of certain foods, and it's like, oh, but that's a cultural food, right? So I try to be as open-minded I can when it comes to like different cuisines and different like mixtures, right? Like, there was one time where I think Sklimbo was streaming and like playing Food Guster, and there was like a dish with bugs in it. And like, I don't know, to me it kind of looked tasty, but like you could see in the chat people were like, ew, gross, right? But I don't know, I'd be kind of down. But then if you take it to the flip side and say that like a lot of food is just gross, like, I mean, then it's kind of like, it's the people that are like, oh, I'm not racist. I hate everybody. I guess that's like the flip side of it, right? Or it's like, oh, if you just don't view any food appetizing at all. But the thing that I was going to talk about that was like, when it comes to Filipino food, I think I was having this talk with my therapist the other day because she's Filipino too. And we were talking about how like ube is becoming really popular in the West suddenly. And it's like, oh, finally, like, some kind of, like, Filipino-adjacent food is getting some representation. But then, like, is that a good thing? And a part of me is like, well, like, I feel like growing up, both me and my therapist had these, like, experiences where, like, growing up, people would see, like, what Filipino food looks like. And it's not always aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Especially, like, I remember one of my favorites growing up was this one called Mungo. Let's see. Mungo, Filipino food. Because it's just mungo beans. Ginisang mungo. Actually, this picture makes it look pretty appetizing, but growing up, it's basically just like a lump of like, you know, little beans, here we go. It's the color. It's like the chartreuse color, right? But I remember growing up, I really liked it, you know, or I still like it, really. I think another example, this one I don't eat that much because it's made out of pork blood, but dinuguan is another like famous Filipino one. Adobo is kind of like a go-to when it comes to Filipino food. And like, it's not that it's like aesthetically unappealing, but it's, you know, it's like, it's brown. It's brown and there's not much going on, right? So I feel like I'm used to like Filipino food being kind of like written off because it doesn't look aesthetically pleasing. But the thing is with Filipino food, it's delicious. It's like a flavor packed punch to the face, you know, like it's like, well, bam. Like there's no subtlety. There's no subtlety when it comes to like a lot of Filipino food. I don't want to say all because there's different cultures within the Philippines, but like it's why like whenever I think I've talked about this before that like growing up I didn't really like tea that much because I thought tea was a little too like subtly flavored, and I just realized that like I'm not really one for subtle flavors, and I think it's because like a lot of Filipino food is just very like I don't know, like yeah, it's like a punch to the face. And another thing that someone had pointed out I think on Twitter is that like Philippines is in Southeast Asia. So right next to like Malaysia, Indonesia, in fact, it shares a lot of like common roots with those cultures. But a lot of Southeast Asian cuisine is usually spicy. Like if you see like Thai food, Malaysian food, usually there's a lot of emphasis on spice. Philippines, not so much. We do like I think a lot of us do like spicy food. I like spicy food. My mom likes spicy food. My brother is kind of insane and always gets the hottest flavor of wings at what is it, like Buffalo Wild Wings. But by and by, I think the thing that is more so emphasized in a lot of Filipino food is sour food, like vinegar, lots of vinegar flavor, strong vinegar flavors, and I think that has to do with how the meat was preserved in pre-colonial times. But I don't know perfectly. I don't know exactly. I'm just kind of taking a guess. But let me go ahead and catch up on chat. I guess we should try Minnesota sushi at some point. I'm down. To be honest, I would probably not be mad at people who get weirded out by balut. Balut is an interesting one because, yeah, like, you do see, like, a whole duck looking back at you. A whole, like, embryonic duck looking at you. And it's funny because, like, I know a lot of Filipinos that are like, yeah, don't like it. don't like it that much. So they're not super offended whenever people are, like, disgusted by it. But, you know, there's still some people that definitely like it. And the reason why it's been, what is it, like, proliferated as a food is, like, someone's gotta like it. Let's see. Hate them equally. Dog, these cultures gotta gatekeep. I feel so bad for every culture that becomes a viral food trend. Yeah, like, that's what... It's funny because, like, I feel like the ube thing has been relatively minor in, like, the wide scheme of things. Like, yeah, it is getting kind of westernized. People be pronouncing it oob. And I actually haven't tried the Starbucks ube yet. Partially it's because, like, I am still trying to, like, like, boycott it, but... I do have moments of weakness, such as when there's no other food options. When I go to a school and the only food option is Starbucks. But also I just haven't really, because I'm trying to cut down on sugar too, I haven't really been going to Starbucks that much. But yeah, like, I just hear from other people that, like, the ube from Starbucks isn't that good, but I haven't tried it myself, so yeah. You don't think dinuguan is pretty? It can be. Like, this adobo, like, photo looks really good to me. Because, like, look at that crispy chicken, right? Look at that, like, rich brown texture. I think if you take out the greens, like, all these look pretty appetizing. I think it's, like, the ones where it's, like, not professional photography. Something like this, right? Where it's, like, I could see people not digging that, right? Anything can be made appetizing thanks to good composition and color grading. Exactly, right? Like, compare these two pictures. Oh, actually, the chili in dinuguan is really good. What if we just called it cultural food and we put strawberry and vanilla in it so it doesn't even taste like the original food anymore? Oh my gosh, for real. Brown and not a lot much going on describes me perfectly. Hey, you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on. I think Cambodian food is kind of like, it's not heavily flavored. I just think of savory, earthy flavors for our cuisine. Oh, yo, I love... Okay, I've only been to one Cambodian place, and it was at San Jose. It's me and my partner Beans. We always go there whenever we're at Off-Kai. But it's a Cambodian Khmer place called Anchor Chef. Oh my god, that place was bomb as hell. Like, I still think about it. I still think about it so much. Like, me and Beans, like, of course we look forward to Off-Kai because it's like, oh, we get to hang out with friends, but we're also looking forward to Off-Kai because it's like, ooh, we get to have the Cambodian food again. Balut is an aphrodisiac. I feel like that's why it persists. I didn't know that. It's good to know. Jack in the Box did ube shakes? It's officially white people food now? No! Why would you curse me with this knowledge? Crispy chicken with a little pool of sauce, right? My mom used to always make something that was kind of like adobo, soy saucy and savory chicken bits with bone in, but it didn't have vinegar in the sauce. Ah, I'm a sucker for vinegar. I'm a vinegar girly. You took your friends there? Yes, the salmon was so great, right? Ah, it's so good. I still think about it. My friend said the pineapple curry reminded him of a Filipino dish. That's funny because I feel like Thailand has, like, Thai cuisine has pineapple curry, doesn't it? Very savory. Ah. Do you know there are a lot of bear attacks in Cambodia? I don't off the top of my head. Are you implying that Cambodian food makes me go crazy taxi? Because just a little bit. Cambodian food is quite adjacent to Thai and Vietnamese cuisine. Ah, and I do like both those things. If I were to like narrow down my favorite cuisine that's not just Filipino food, well, the thing is, like, I'm local to SoCal. I'm a Los Bincos girly. And we have a lot of Thai restaurants and a lot of Mexican restaurants. And those two things, I think, are by far my favorite. Had I grown up in any other place, I think it just makes sense, right, that you would like the food that you're used to eating. Because I hear that, like, New York has more, like, what, like Puerto Rico? Oh, Italian food. You guys have more Italian food. So it, you know, it seems logical that, like, the Italian food would be super bomb and you know, your favorite would be Italian food. But all that to say, that's why I think Thai and Mexican food are my favorites. Like, I mean, I have, like, a little tray of crab fried rice from my favorite Thai restaurant sitting right next to me. I am staring at it. I am looking at it. I'll watch out for bears at next year's Offkai, I guess. Yeah, look out for me. I'm gonna eat all the food. Italian food is in such a strange place. Ooh, explain. I'm curious. And while we do that, we do have one last daily game to play. And the thing is, I have been yapping a lot, so I don't think I'll be able to karaoke after all. I did say that I wouldn't promise it, right? I did say that, like, I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen. No matter how you do it, someone is gonna passionately tell you it's wrong. I feel like it's not the same with every culture, though. I just feel like I see a lot of those videos of, like, Mexican moms critiquing each other's, like, you know, like, pozole or something like that, you know? And it's like, no matter what, everyone, like, every Mexican mom is gonna be like, I don't like how they did this. I think they did it wrong. I do it right. I saw Best and Just and the question came up. By the way, Commander Connor said some hurtful things about sun bears. It's nothing I'm not used to. That we look like humans in bear costumes. That we look freakish with our long tongues. I don't have any tongue tracking, but meh, if I did, I would rock it. I've heard it all before. And you know what? You can't see me brushing it off my shoulders, but I'm brushing it off my shoulders. Who would say something hurtful about you? I wonder. Okay, let's play Anthropium. I don't think we'll have karaoke tonight, but let's end off on Anthropium because you guys are getting me too passionate. I've been yelling because of every time you guys say hurtful things about my height. I've been taking it in stride. But yeah, all that to say, I kind of want to eat my fried rice. So, time to do Anthropium. But this is still going to be like another 30 minutes. Methinks. Is this a gun? Is this a gun? Wait, actually, before we proceed, I kind of want to listen to the Baki openings. Me and Beans have been watching a lot of Baki lately. It's like JoJo, but just like martial arts fighting. It's very wacky. It's very wacky, like, takes itself very seriously. Spotify can't play this right now. Wait, what? How about this? No, actually, let's play this one. There we go. Gun must be America. It looks like a fancy gun, though. I don't know, right? Look at how ornate this is. Right? This looks like European. This looks like something that a guy in like a powdered wig would be like, indubitably, I must use this to Christianize the savage natives. You know, like it feels like colonialist in some way. Oh, look at this art. This looks Italian, actually. Looks like some Renaissance stuff, especially the clothing. Maybe Italian Renaissance? Maybe this is some Medici stuff? Oh, I didn't mean to mark that. Let's do Let's do Rome. Renaissance, so that would be 1500s. Submit guess. Ah, it's German. It's German. But it's still Renaissance. I suppose there's a stark divide between base game Italians, which is crazy between North and South already, and Italian Americans who do something entirely different but call it the same thing. Portuguese savages, savages, are they even human? Yeah, and you know what's funny about like the Italian thing is that I don't have much of a frame of reference because, you know, again, I didn't grow up on the East Coast. I don't have any Italian heritage, but it's from kind of stereotypical media like one, Hitalia. If it wasn't for Hitalia, I wouldn't have known that like North and South Italy are just so radically different from each other that it warranted two different little like country bishonen two different country twinks from Italia. Like, why not just make Italy one person? Because the North and South are just that different. That it warrants two of them. And then, with the Italian-American thing, The Sopranos. The Sopranos, because, like, once again, this is another show that Beans was watching, and I would just so happen to, like, catch little things here and there as he's watching it, and I would suddenly get interested, and then suddenly I'm the one watching The Sopranos. But I know that there was, like, a arc where there was, like, they got, like, a guy from Italy to kind of, like, be part of, like, their mafia gang, you know? And, like, it was just a funny, like, culture shock between the two, right? Watching mobsters go back to the motherland is the funniest trope. Yeah, right? Exactly. Gosh. Man, I should stop because if I mention Sopranos, Beans is gonna be like, well, let's watch it for, like, the 10th time. So, alright, moving on. Okay, we have a bronze statue. The iconography looks Greco-Roman. It's very green. It's very patinaed, I want to say. This specifically kind of reminds me of, like, statues of Poseidon. Since I guessed Italy last time, but it was Germany, mayhaps this is actually Italy, but it could as easily be Greece, right? You can admit The Sopranos isn't that good? I love The Sopranos. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, I love The Sopranos. The freaking, like, all the memes, too. Christopher Moltisanti. Hey, Ton. What's that dinosaur in the middle of the road there? That's not a dinosaur, Christopher. That's a Dimetrodon. The friend that doesn't like anything. Oh yeah, if you want to play Anthropium, yeah, Mr. Cool, I definitely recommend it. It's definitely up my alley because I'm an art historian, but it's also just fun in general to be like, ooh, this looks Greco-Roman. The question is, Greece or Rome? Which way, Western man? Let's try Greece. Nice! It was both! No, it's Roman. It's Roman. Bronze statuette of a priest sacrificing. Okay, okay. Next up. Oh, hanging scroll. Okay. Let's take a close look at this. So when it comes to these hanging scrolls that have Hanzu on it, it's... A lot of people might think that, like, oh, this is easy because you just have to find out whether it has, like, kanji, kana, hiragana, katakana, or like Hangul for Korean or Hanzu for Chinese. But at a certain point, all three of those cultures had the same alphabet. Though this does seem like it's getting to the point where it's transitioning to Japanese, because look, that looks like the character for no, right? No, this looks like ta. So I think this is Japanese. Because I was gonna guess Chinese at first because, like, this little, like, sometimes they show kids with, like, in Chinese art, I feel like they show kids with, like, this little, like, tiny lock of hair. I associate that more with, like, Chinese art, but because I'm seeing some, like, the beginnings of, like, Japanese characters, like this one, this looks like the character for Ya. I'm gonna say Japan, a little bit after the 1500s. Submit guess. Nice, we got it. Nice, nice. Ooh, this looks indigenous. This looks maybe Pacific Northwest, but let me take a better look. Wait, what does this say? Alaska, Dr. White, USA. Oh, we have our answer. But it does, like, the features do look Pacific Northwest. Well, it says Alaska, right? So it's really Northwest. And then anything that is made out of organic material, such as like wood or hair, is more likely to be 1500s and beyond. But there are some rare instances where, like, for example, like if it's from Egypt, the desert is able to like make sure that the wood doesn't rot away as fast. So you do get wooden objects that are like over 3,000 years old, which is really cool. But usually if it's made out of wood, it's going to fade away. It's going to deteriorate. So a lot of them are going to be after the 1500s, but you know, you never know. So yeah, let's say Alaska after the 1500s. Ooh, we're just slightly off, but this is Native American Tlingit. El Hitagango. Cool. Ooh, we have another hanging scroll here. Is this another Japanese work, maybe? Like the way that this smoke is kind of like rendered, it reminds me of like, you know, like something that you'd see on Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, right? They're airbenders. So maybe we have another Japanese work? 2 in 1 go. Interesting. Submit guess? Oh, this one is China. This one is China. The 10 Kings of Hell. This is from a set of scrolls illustrating the theme of the 10 Kings of Hell, which developed during the second half of the Tang Dynasty. The theme transforms the Indian Buddhist view of judgment after death into a typically Chinese bureaucratic process. Gotta love the cultural exchange. This opening is crazy, by the way, for Baki. It's the opening to what's called like the prison arc, and I don't know, that all the arcs are just crazy. This is Mesopotamian. This is Assyrian. I don't know if it's Neo-Assyrian, but I've definitely seen this type of artwork before with it looks almost Egyptian with the way that he's kind of like facing to the side, but then the body is more frontal. The beard is what kind of gives it away as Mesopotamian / Assyrian, and the horns on the headdress over here. You know what? I should draw Sklimbo in the style of Mesopotamia. Thinking. Babylon. The thing is, I don't remember my time periods that well when it comes to Mesopotamian versus like Assyrian versus Neo-Assyrian versus like Akkadian. This dude looks like he would mess me up in Sid Meier's Civilization. Right? He'd sell you some copper. And you would think that it was pretty good quality, only to be disappointed. Nice! Pretty close. Okay, I believe this is another Greco-Roman one. This looks like either a headdress for a deity or it's just like a knot in the hair. I want to say this one is also Roman. What is this, marble? It's kind of hard to differentiate between a Roman copy of a Greek work and the actual Greek work itself. You don't think that this is Renaissance? That's a good question. For me, oh, you know what? No, wait, there's Roman here. Basius Bandinelius Fecit. That's a good question, Baxter Crook. It could be Renaissance, but I feel like I more often see Renaissance work where they're kind of like all sculpted in the round, as in they're not attached to anything like this. I could be wrong. That's a good point. For me, it's like the mix. It's the fact that it's like it's mostly 3D except for like the robe and the vase over here. So let's just go with Rome. The cloth detail feels Renaissance. You might be right is the thing. You might be right. But I want to see if it's Italian. Ooh. Oh, Eurydice. It is Renaissance. You called it, Baxter Crook. You called it. The relief evokes the love between a classical scholar, Gaspare Fantuzzi, and his wife, Dorothea Castelli, who are both members of patrician families in Bologna. Nice. Yeah, you got it, Baxter. You got it. I must venture out to get food. I'll read it with the caps. I must venture out to get food. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks for stopping by, Devin. Thanks for inputting your energy into it. We're probably going to end pretty soon, so all good. But yeah, so this is Renaissance. Brass cast inlaid with silver and copper. I think we saw something like this. Oh, this looks medieval. Look at the little, like, figures here, right? There's scorpions. Oh, scales. This is astrological. You have Gemini the twins. Libra the scales. Scorpio the scorpion. Not sure what... Maybe this is the archer? Sagittarius? I can't tell what this one is. A lion or a bull? Brass cast inlaid with silver and copper. So when it comes to like the zodiac, if we're assuming that this is connected to like the Western zodiac, that actually goes short. I just noticed the last message. The zodiac actually goes back quite far. The first instance of like the Western zodiac in any kind of art is actually goes back to ancient Egypt, and then it gets carried on to ancient Greece, Rome, and then the rest of Western Europe. Because the style of this kind of reminds me of like Nordic art, especially like when you zoom in on like Gemini the twins over here. It feels kind of like, I don't know, something that you'd see with like Viking art, but I'm not so sure. It's Gorshi the horse. She's part of the zodiac. She was always part of the zodiac. A part of this also reminds me of like Islamic art, right? Like kind of these like designs over here. I forget what they're called. I kind of want to call them like quatrails or quatrefoils, but I don't think that's what they are. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance. Let's say that this is Byzantine. Ooh, Iran. Inkwell with 12 zodiac medallions. I had a feeling that it was like Islamic art, but I was like, let's just go halfway. I should have did a full send. I shoulda. Alright, next round. Ooh, this is either Pueblo or Nazca. This is definitely America's ceramic. It reminds me of Pueblo art, which is in between the four, like right here. I just don't know time period. So make guess? No! It was South American. It looks so much like Pueblo art, or it reminds me so much of Pueblo art. There's Carchi. It's between Colombia and Ecuador. Oh, cool. I want to learn more about that. Okay, last round. Ooh, what's this? Is this Greek? This looks like the Christian cross, or even the Germanic cross, right? Could this be Nordic? I mean, this looks like it could be Latin. It could also be Cyrillic, is the thing. You got an E-I-C. This one I'm not so sure if it's like another E. E-O-C. There's a D. I kind of want to say either Germanic or Nordic. Germanic or Nordic? Let's go halfway and go up here to Denmark. And then let's say it's old. Let's say it's Viking, right? Submit guess. Oh, it's Egyptian. Huh. Oh, it's later Egyptian though. This is like, I want to say Greek period, late period. Funerary stelae from the Byzantine period in Egypt. I see. Oh wow, I should have looked at this one. Wow, that's so pretty. It's not the best quality picture, but that's so pretty. Cool. All right, let's see what our final score is. Top 25%, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Share your scorecard. Okay, that was fun. Let me go ahead and put my score in. But unfortunately, I'm tired. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Let me just make sure we stop raids from coming in. And I think it's about that time, you guys. I think it's about that time. Let me stop the song. This is a banger song, but I gotta stop it. But thanks for stopping by. So the next stream after this, I don't usually stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because those are my office days. But Thursday we are having our final decade study where we're going to be talking about the 2020s, or at least what we have so far of the 2020s. So we'll be looking at pop culture, we'll be looking at current events, art movements, notable art movements or artistes, or aesthetics. Trying to think of what else. Car design. Fashion is going to be another one. The baggy jeans have been making a comeback, right? Thanks for the stream. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. So for any new students in the chat today, we do have a end of stream tradition, which is our mosh pit. So I'm going to play some music. It's not always like moshing music, you know? It's not always like metal or hard rock or anything. Because right now we're going to be listening to Butterfly from Digimon. But yeah, once I play the music, once you start hearing the music, go ahead and start spamming your favorite emotes in the chat, and I'm going to make your little stream avatars down there fight each other. There's no correlation between how many emotes you spam and who wins the mosh pit. It's RNG, and it's not rigged. Don't listen to the lies. So once you hear the music, get to moshing. Oh, no, rewind. It's not rigged! It's not. Good evening, church! 世の中じゃそうさ愛しい. This is from Arya's concert. I'll hit the mosh pit button once the chorus starts. Or the song proper. きっと飛べるさ Love. All right, get to moshing. Bam, bam. Yo, hello, Arkuman. Welcome to the mosh pit. になって今すぐ君に会いに行こう。となんて忘れたおましさこれ以上しょったる時間はない何がワウワウワウワウワウだけどワウワウワウワウワウない現代な夢の後の Yo, Satanbori! You won the mosh pit. Let's go. Well, you won round 1. But will you win round 2? Fight. きっと飛べるさ になってになって今でも君に会いに行こ See, he's got pipes. He's got pipes. Like, no lie, I was so surprised, but also, he's got pipes. What can I say? Look at the whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Mr. Cool VT is the winner of the second round. And we still got time for another round. Could this be a 3 or 4 rounder? Let's see. Another rigged round. I haven't won yet. I haven't won yet. It's all been different people. You can't say it's rigged. this part. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. There he is! Karn.ex or Karn_ex. Wow. Uh-oh. So about it being rigged, it's still not rigged. That was just luck. That was luck, and I'll prove it. I'll prove it. No, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. I'll prove it with another round. Stay such na imeji darake no tayori nai tsubasa demo kita toberu sa. How can I win if I'm singing? Gendai na yume no ato no nani mo nai no naka ja. Sure thing. Kuwanai kara stay so my meji o someta gikochi nai tsubasa demo kita toberu sa. Love. See, I was taken out. It couldn't have been rigged. Hey, hey. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Digital monsters. Him with like an American accent is so funny. Digimon, digital monsters. Arkumyth, you won round 4 just in time. Just in time to prove that it's not rigged. It's not rigged. See, it's RNG. It's RNG, it's not rigged at all. Anyway, before you guys think about it too much, I'll take you home. I didn't look into who to raid into, so give me a hot second. Give me just a hot second just to see who's streaming right now, who we can raid into. I'll see you guys on Thursday for our decade study where we talk about the 2020s. And then let's see. So Aras, ooh, Almontas is streaming. A12. Oh, Arya. We did just Dang, I want to rate it to Almontas, but we gotta give props to Arya. She did just do that concert. She did just do that concert. So, you know what? Yeah, thank you for the stream. Very fun first proper stream for me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. Peace and love, always a pleasure. We're gonna go ahead and raid into Arya, who is responsible for that awesome cover, for that awesome concert. If you attended the concert or just love what she did, do give her some appreciation. I'll be there too. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye! We raid. Yahoo!